Hey, how are y'all doing this evening? I know I missed yesterday. I actually didn't miss yesterday because I know y'all were just like on the edge of your seat waiting for me to post my content. Like, oh my God, did he die? What happened? I don't know. But yesterday I actually didn't miss. I tried to upload a video of me streaming playing chess because I love to play chess. And I did, but I had music playing in the background. And with that music playing in the background, they flagged me for it. So I had to take it down. So I guess I'll have to just start playing, doing the gaming things or chess streaming. I'll have to start doing that when without any music playing, which is fine. But I enjoy a little music playing. It gives me a little ambiance of when I'm thinking and not talking. But today's lift, we're gonna do legs. I actually tried to do legs yesterday, but my body was hurting. Like, it's just hurting real bad, and I don't know. I mean, right now, before I would push through that, but not now because I'm getting older. I have no. Also, I have no goals. Well, I have goals, but I have nothing substantial. Like, I got to get these goals met ASAP. I'm not really prioritizing my fitness. I'm kind of maintaining my fitness level. So I go to the gym, I do my thing, and I go home. That's kind of what I do. But eventually I'll get to where I'm specifically training again for a certain whatever. You know what I mean? But that'll be down the road. I'll probably focus on doing the marathon running too, instead of training specifically for any lifting. Not yet. I still want those 18-inch arms. It's like sub 4-hour marathon or 18-inch arms. It's kind of a mix between the two. I'm not really sure which one I want to go for, But we're not going to worry about that right now. Right now, I'm only focused on mainly doing YouTube videos and stand-up. But either way, today's lift is going to be legs. I haven't done legs, if you noticed. It's all upper body stuff. But luckily, I train with my client, so I'm able to do legs with him and at least kind of do it's more like a light leg workout for me. So I'm not doing like hardcore heavy lifting. But today we're going to do some squats. It's going to be light. I mean, because I know what's going to come. I'm going to have leg soreness for days. I'm not going to be able to sit on the toilet, but it'll be good. Good leg workout, good squats. Plus, we have that big winter storm coming. So why not, Might as well do a leg workout and just be sore for a couple days. I did that easy light workout yesterday, and I still went to the gym, but I went and I didn't do legs. I ended up just doing, I call it a total body pump. So I'll go and do a machine of like bench press and do like sets of 20 just to get some blood flow to the muscles, and do like 3 sets of that just to, still challenging, but not like really hard. Like I could probably get 25 most of the time. Then I did a whole body with that. I did back, I did biceps, I did triceps, I did chest. Then I finished with a little, I did some legs, and I did like a little cardio. And that's like my active recovery workout is what I usually call that. And, but I was going to go instead, I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and go to hot yoga last night because there was an opening, and I was like, well, yeah, I'll just do that. But I still felt pretty tired, so I listened to myself and was like, let's just take it easy today. So that's what I did. I relaxed, watched some TV, and just chilled. I've been eating a lot of food. I messed up. I splurged and started eat. I ordered some Uber Eats, and I ordered like 2 huge subs, and I ate both of them in one sitting. It's crazy. A lot of food. I've never done it before. Usually I eat one of the grande potbelly subs and potbelly sandwiches. They're like about 10 inches long. I mean, they're thick. And I ate both of them things back to back. So that's good. That means my hunger is going up. So that means that my body is craving more more food, more nutrients. Um, I have my meals though. I got to go ahead and eat those. But we're about to get this snowstorm, so I'm about to be snowed in. Everybody's talking about it. It's like they're so dramatic here, like as if in the South. I mean, I've only lived here mainly, but even still, like up north, people are like, this is really not that bad. Like, why are y'all shutting down schools and all that kind of stuff? Because maybe, they salt the roads. I'd imagine we're still able to get out, but they don't salt the back roads. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Either way, we'll we'll stay in and just ride out the storm. I didn't do stand up yesterday either. So I'll do my stand up today. We're going to do clean comedy. That's my new series of. I have a lot. I looked through all my old notes, and I actually have some good clean comedy that we can work with. So we'll sit down and I'll go through some of that with y'all and see if we can get a clean set. Technically, the set that I have that I've been doing with y'all recently, I told you I broke it up into two. That is technically a clean set. It's a little edgy on far as like racial humor, but it's clean. It's not like, not dirty. So we'll see how that goes. I might mess with that a little bit. And yeah, so we'll sit down, we'll do the clean set and memorize lines. It's looking like the next week or so we're going to be able to get up on stage and go from there. And once that Pandora's box open, it's not going to close. That's the way I feel about it. That's why I'm not as in a hurry to get it, because I know myself enough to know that like once I get up on stage, it's not going to stop. I might be bartending again. I used to bartend, and it's a pretty fun job. Nice little side hustle. You get to meet people, and you get to make drinks and, make some money. It's like a perfect scenario for the way I do my business. I can work there and do my masonry work, and it still be pretty chill, If I start to where I don't like it, I'll just quit. But that'll be fun. So... But Tuesday and Thursdays, I'll tell them I can't work because that's when I train my client. And that's when open mic is here in Wilmington. So I got a Tuesday, a little small crowd on Tuesday, and then Thursday's the big one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to this lift, though. I have to admit, I'm not a fan of legs. I got on a kick where I did do legs, the 5-3-1 program. I was doing powerlifting for a while, and it wasn't that bad. I got to the point where I enjoyed doing it. I mean, my strength went up. I got to the 1,000-pound club, and it was good. I was doing heavy deadlift one day, do heavy squats another, and that was my main workout for a long time. And I really hammered down some leg work, some squats, something I've always avoided. Doing that powerlifting program really got me out of my comfort zone and got me stuck on it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to drag this video out any longer. We're about to pull up to the gym here. I'll do a good warm up, get my squats going, finish off with some leg press, leg extensions, all that kind of stuff. Get some calf raises in, work on some calf work. Get done. We'll get back here to the house. I'll go ahead and eat my next meal, do a quick protein shake to go with it, and really start to sit down and start doing my stand-up. And that's the plan for the rest of the evening, just working on stand-up. So much love, and I'll see y'all after a while. Hey, it's me again. So we're doing a clean stand-up series. Finished up with the workout earlier. Had a great leg day. It was enjoyable. Got my squats in, got my leg press in, got a good pump. The inner part of my legs, like that's where most of the time I feel it when I'm just starting out with leg work again. And it doesn't feel good, but it's got to be done. Slow and steady, not too heavy, just getting used to squatting again. That's the main thing. So for this stand-up session, we're going to compile a lot of stuff that is what I would consider clean. You like my little gloves? I like these little things. Look at this. Then they're mittens. Huh? Cool, right? They even got one for the thumb. A little thumb on, you know? I fuck with it. Because I can type and play with it and still be warm. As you all know, I'm wearing all this because I keep it cold in my house. I don't want to pay that power bill. I'm cheap. I'll go spend $100 on a dinner and drinks in one night, but $100 more for comfort of heat in my room or in my house for a month? No, I'm not going to do it. I refuse. So, starting out, let's get this ball rolling here. Got my coffee. Starting out, we're going to talk about dogs. Is this thing on? That's cool, right? Oh, I don't got the. Let me. Hold on. Okay. Noise cancellation is engaged. So I got a couple things here. This has been worked a little bit, this first part. It's not great. I don't like it. And then the rest of it is all brand new. I mean, not brand new, but it's all hasn't been worked at all. I just went through all my, and I have a lot of stuff that I got to go through. I didn't realize how much I have, but I got a lot. So I got to sit down and go through all of it and work it like we've been working it. And you can see how long that process can take. And if you're watching this video, what I'm referring to is the vlog 2 through 7 is the stand-up series, the stand-up writing series where it's not my first stand-up, but it's getting back into it. So I'm going to be doing stand-up again. Let me cut this light up. Hold on. There we go. I'm doing stand-up again to where it's been I've done it twice. It's been a few years. 3 to be exact from the last time I done it, and 5 from before that to the first time I done it. So I've only done it twice before. But I've kept up with different material over the years, and it's time to sit down and work it and quit being a little poon, a little wimpy wimp, a little crybaby, and get up there and do it. So the process I'm doing is filming it and also working it, and yeah, it's just a new thing I'm trying out. You know, YouTube, stand up, fitness will always be there, but it's going to be on the back burner. I'll do a maintenance phase for my fitness goals and my fitness intentions for now. All right, let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and get started with the first joke. So I'm going to read through this. I haven't read this in a while, but it's not. I'm not proud of it, but yeah, we'll see if we can adjust it and see if we can revise it any. Okay. All right, and get started. Hey everybody, how you doing? You know, we all love dogs, right? That's how I started. I'll open it up with that. We all love dogs, right? I think any dog mixed when a wiener dog is a win. I saw a pit bull and a wiener dog mixed the other day, and it was the most cutest and horrifying thing I've ever seen. Like my ankles immediately hurt. That I inserted that. My ankles immediately hurt. Not great, but hey, you know. All right, continue. Like, how did that go down? I have to know who was the dad and who was the mom. If the pit bull was the dad, I'm kind of disappointed in him. Like, come on, man. That's fucked up. He's going to end up on an episode of like To Catch a Predator or something, you know? I was chasing a car and I was looking for a bone. I thought I smelt it here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and leave now. Then they just catch his ass. Not good. If the pit bull was the mom, I'm going to be kind of proud of the little wiener dog, you know? He probably going to go back, tell all his friends after, you know? He's over there talking to the pug and chihuahua like, yo, you won't believe what I pulled the other night. The chihuahua going to be like, no way, man. You serious? And then the pug's just going to be like, I thought that was funny. I wrote that and I thought I got a kick out of it. So I'm going to keep it for now, but it's kind of cheesy. He can't talk. He just breathes really loud, you know. The Chihuahua can talk though. But a pit wiener, it's like having a moving bear trap in your house. You literally lose a foot if he gets a hold of those ankles. Okay, so that was the first segment of this little series. There's not much, honestly. There's not really much there. This is like a bit that I might even throw away. The only thing I really like about this bit is the pug. I don't know why. It's like because you go into this world where the winter dog can talk, the Chihuahua can talk, but the pug can't talk. He just breathes loud because that's how he sounds. Maybe there's a way to reword it or work it. Mixed wiener wiener dog is a win. I saw a pit bull wiener. The cutest and most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. Ankles immediately hurt. Like, how did that go down? I like the premise of like, what the fuck, what's up with that? Typical stand-up comedy. Like, what's up with that? Like, how in the world did a pit bull and a wiener dog have a baby? Like, I mean, I said it's clean, but it's not that clean, but it's clean enough, right? I'm like, come on, man. If the pit bull is the dad, I'm gonna be a little disappointed, and I may even call the cops on him. And I might call the cops. I might turn him in. So what we could do is relate pit bull wiener dog to catch a predator. Got a little act out in here where you're actually acting out the dog saying something about it. No, I'm not. Nothing's coming to me with this. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing out of this. So yeah, we're just gonna move on from it. I mean, I'm not. There's nothing in here I think could work as far as fun. That's probably why I kind of ditched the whole segment, anyways, because I was working on this initially before I started the recent jokes that we've been working on together, and yeah, I'm not digging it. And it actually continues. That's one paragraph, but there's actually a second part that I didn't realize. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So we'll go back to where what I was talking about. The at the end of the joke, and I'll continue. Is a pit wiener? It's like having a moving bear trap in your house. You literally lose a foot if it gets a hold of those ankles. Another thing about dogs, it's still a dog subject, Another thing about dogs, so I don't understand why mutts are looked down on, Like the doodle. Have you heard of this dog? I think they're the ugliest fucking dogs in the world. I just found out these dogs are a mix between a poodle and whatever. Golden retriever, lab, so they're pretty much mutts that some rich white woman decided, hey, these mutts are now no longer mutts. They're a novelty. That's like saying a crackhead is not a crackhead because his father is the president. See, now I like that because that's the current events criticism of Hunter Biden. So people could actually get that one. And then I continue. Have you ever pet a poodle or a doodle or whatever? It's like petting pubes. There's nothing enjoyable about the experience. They got like the little knot on their head. I will say this about them. They are still a dog, and I love all dogs. If anyone out here has a really expensive pube mutt, I'm sorry. And at least they're not cats. So, and that's the dog segment. I do like I like the doodle joke. I like that. Even though it's a lot of setup with one punchline comparison. Well, it's not a lot. I mean, I keep kind of comparing all these jokes as if they got to be a one line setup punchline. Boom, simplified. And they can be, but they don't have to be. From what I saw, professional comedians get a joke about every 20 seconds. That's what some YouTube videos said that, right? So every 20 seconds, you get a laugh. And you can definitely, that's enough dialogue to where it's not going to, you can get a laugh before 20 seconds. What I am trying to get better at is creating tags. So you got one joke, all that set up for this one joke. Why not add some tags to it? So maybe we can come up with some tags. That's like saying a crackhead is not a crackhead because his father is the president. So the idea is like, it's like, it reminds me of them. Remember them old homework assignments when you were like a teenager or even like elementary school, whenever, where they're like, this is to this, like that is to that. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Fill in the blank. You know what I mean? It's a cool. I like those. I don't know what those are called, but I'm gonna have to look those up. Um, but I'm trying to think of something else here. So what we're trying to do is look at a comparison. Okay, so something is something just because of some higher individual says so. You know, I could do political criticisms like that. I mean, obviously Hunter Biden. That's a big one. Crackhead is not a crackhead because his father is the president. I could do a Trump criticism, but like, I like to be a middle. So if I'm going to criticize Hunter Biden, it's not necessarily a criticism of Democrats, but if I were to criticize, I could do a Trump thing. Like Trump, that's like saying Trump isn't a dictator because he's white or he's an American or something like that. I don't like that because I don't think Trump's a dictator. I think that's ridiculous. But um, and I keep going back to like vulgar, like Trump. It's not sexual assault because Trump grabbed her by the pussy. He didn't actually insert. That would be pretty. That's pretty risque. That's not a good one. But do you see what I'm getting at? Like some more tags we can get on here. It's like saying crackhead is not a crackhead because father's a president, or etc. etc. So I don't want to spend too much time thinking about nothing on this because I'm trying to keep these videos at least semi-short, like 45 minutes at most. A crackhead is not a crackhead because his father is the president. Important position eliminates the title of something. A wild animal is not a tiger is not a wild animal because you put a little bell on him. Nah, I keep going back to pets. It wouldn't be bad to go back to pets because we were talking about pets anyways, or animals in general. Um, yeah, nothing's coming to me right now, but I like that. I like that little joke right there. I need to add more. We're gonna highlight it and make a note of it, and come back to it later. More comparisons. Brainstorm. I could go political. Political's always like, I mean, there's always an option for politics because it's so, having something that relates to everybody. Like everybody knows about politics. Everybody knows, or at least a lot of people are up to date with politics. Or you can do the opposite, which is cool. So like Luigi is not, this is current events too. Like Luigi talking about the guy that killed that CEO. Like Luigi's not a murderer because the CEO because it was a rich guy or something like that. Or Diddy. I like to poke fun at Diddy. That'd be a good one, right? So Diddy's not gay because he was, or I could do a gay joke. Like, that's like saying you're not gay if they gave you head. I don't know, something like that. You know what I mean? But there's something there. We can ponder on it more, do some comparisons. I could write down some notes. Once I, get the idea of what this is trying to say, like something isn't something because of something else, because of a status, because of it's a celebrity, because a person is a status, because it's something in that realm, or a, a label. Someone isn't a label of something because of some ridiculous circumstance that claims that they aren't that. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll go on. All right, have you ever pet a poodle or even a doodle? Have you ever pet a poodle or a doodle? It's like petting pubes. See, this is not as I wanted it to be clean, but I still went back because you can't not realize that's how it is. Petting pubes is exactly how it feels when you pet a poodle. And then you can just diss cats like, okay, they're still a dog, and it's definitely not a cat. Because fuck cats. Even though I like cats too, but diss on all the cat people out there, right? Yeah. There's not much editing to this. The only thing that could work, like I'd rather have a better comparison, like the comparison of To Catch a Predator, because a big dog. Let's highlight all that and let's add a note to that too. Better comparison for big dog and little dog having puppies, or something like that. Like it's compared to, that's kind of dark to go into To Catch a Predator. Dark humor is fun though. I like dark humor, but okay. All right, we'll move on from that. So we'll go down to some of the other stuff that hasn't been hashed out at all. Like nothing. Let's see. I got a whole section here. Okay. So I like impressions lately, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to do an impression. But this is one that actually, true story, really happened to me. I've exaggerated it and fluffed it up a little bit, but it is a true story. So there's nothing funny about it. That's what I'm saying. This hasn't been hashed out at all. I like mentioned this story to, I called my mom, dad, and brother, and like told the story to them, and they all got a chuckle out of it. And so maybe we'll see how it goes. So, story about Jersey woman asking about the acid. Da, da, da. So the other day I was cleaning up this lady's house. I was working and cleaning up her house using this acidic stuff. It's like an acid, and I have it in my hand, and I'm cleaning, and the lady's really worried about the fumes. She's like, "Oh, the fumes." Hold on, I gotta do the. Oh, the fumes. Oh my God, the fumes. I don't even know if I can do the Jersey accent. It's been a while. Okay, I think I got it now. So about the Jersey woman, she's from Jersey and she's worried about the fumes. She's like, "Oh my God, the fumes gonna be okay." So she asked me while I'm working, she's like, "Hey, is there a smell to it?" So I get the acid and I put it in my nose and I actually smell it. She's like, "Oh, Jesus." She said, "If I was your mother, I'd whop you upside the head. What the hell's the matter with you?" So, and I worked that. Before I told that story, I had like done it a lot, like the accent or whatever. So it's not. I'm still a little rusty, but I like that one. I don't know why. I enjoyed it. If I was your mother, I'd whop you upside the head. What the hell's the matter with you? So that's the only thing funny about that. But I thought it was funny, you know? I like impressions. I wouldn't be able to do that on stage, I don't think, unless I had to. See, what I would usually do is I would put all that down in the writing, and then we can add to it, add some more funny elements. That would be called an act out. So the act out is the accent. So the impression of it. I'd have to have a whole joke inserted in there. And I can't think of anything that would even remotely work. So we'll just skip that for now. But that's good. Here's another one. A different one altogether. I'm single because, girlfriends treat you like you're an extra hairbrush laying around or something for her friends to use. She's like, yeah, Becky, sure, I can help you move the fridge. And by I, she means me. So I don't do it. I don't do girlfriends. So that's kind of a pretty cool one. Like, that's a comparison is what that is. Comparison. So a hairbrush. And then you can add tags to a hairbrush and boyfriends. Lending them to friends. And I already thought about something like, it's not clean. See, and then that's how dirty my mind is. It's like my mind immediately goes to like not clean. So like, and what's really messed up is she could let her borrow me for sex too, but for whatever reason that's out of the question. But that's never been an option so far. What are friends for? But that's so that's the basic idea. So like, we're talking about comparisons, or like, or girlfriends treating you like a hairbrush laying around for friends to use. Like, sure, Becky, I can help you with the fridge. And by I, she means me. What's really messed up is like she won't let her hot friends borrow me for sex or for pleasure. I'm still waiting on that one. Then I could probably do girlfriends. Something like that, Not bad. I like it. All right, we're going to the next one. Have you ever been so bored with life you like considered picking up an addiction? Have you ever been so bored with your life that you considered picking up an addiction? Like spice things up a little bit? Like, I wonder how a crack bin would do me. And by that one, we can flush it out like, addiction, bored compared to or bored worse than being a crackhead. And then I can make jokes about being a crackhead or an addict, Like today, maybe I'll it's like why be bored when you're a crackhead? Like one day you might be stealing copper for your addiction, or the next you might be sucking dick for it. You never know. It's better than not doing nothing, Better than sitting in your house watching TV. Something in that realm, but obviously not bad though. I mean, you can see where we can go with that. That might be something right there. And then you got some more drug stuff, and I went right from like clean to not clean. Crack addict, sucking dick for crack. What's up with baking soda? Here's another one. What's up with baking soda, right? You can use it, reduce smells in your fridge, cook with it, clean with it, mix it with cocaine and ruin your life. I mean, what a crazy substance. I need the baking soda of. If we had a baking soda for, something irregular or dissimilar, make it a connection there. Like baking soda. What's up with that? um, baking soda. See, this is where you could do a list of baking soda. Like, it's like there's so many different things you can do with it, good or bad. Like having a girlfriend. Like, I need me a girlfriend that's like baking soda, and then bop 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 bop. I need a girlfriend that's like baking soda. Cook with it, clean with it. You can do bad things to it. I don't know. Baking soda with girlfriend or something like it. Something else. I mean, we're moving here. See, this is the process. Well, this is my process. I'm inventing as I'm talking to all of you. It's like a brand new thing, baby. I thought this one was good. I thought it was funny because this actually kind of happened too. I stopped talking to this one girl because she never responded to my texts. Pop up every now and then, wanting to hang out. After a few times of her texting me and not responding, she asked me, why I wasn't talking to her no more. And I asked her, after a few times, okay, I'll restart. I stopped talking to this one girl because she never responded to my texts. Would pop up every now and then, wanting to hang out. So I stopped talking to her. After a few times of her texting me not responding, she asked, she was like, was it because she had gotten fat or something? I said, no, it's not because you've gotten fat. It's because you wouldn't respond to my texts, and I feel like you don't care about how something serious. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm not appreciated, and I feel like I'm being overheard and not thought about, and you're not listening to how I feel. And which apparently she didn't hear at all because all she heard was me calling her fat. You know what I mean? So it's like literally her doing exactly what I told her I didn't want. I'm tired of her doing, and so I would have to change. I'm already thinking about how to reword this. Instead of saying, so not saying, I would say, and I said no. No, it's because. No, it's that. It's because. No, it's because you wouldn't respond to my text, and it makes me feel unappreciated. Not because. See, I'm not sure where to go with that because, like, you could be like, since you could take it in the direction of like, okay, and I said no, it's because you wouldn't respond to my text, and then she could text back and be like, so you think I've gotten fat? So like she could just not hear none of that, and just the only thing she hears is, I think she's gotten fat because I didn't acknowledge that part of her statement. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean that's kind of pretty bland, but that's got a little something. But it can be reworded to where there's more pop, more expectations set up, more build up, and then the comic release. Let's do another one. Oh, I like this one. This is silly, but I didn't get enough attention growing up. I didn't. I just so of course. So when I do go to the Mexican restaurants, I order chicken fajitas every single time. So I didn't, that's pretty much it, because like the chicken fajitas come out sizzling, so everybody's got, they're all watching, like, oh my god, look at the fajitas. So sometimes I'll go, but how to make that better? I didn't get enough attention growing up. Yeah, I didn't. So I like to go to Mexican restaurants and order chicken fajitas. But that's kind of it. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's set up punchline. It's a one-liner. My first thought is raise the stakes, So yes, I order chicken the hit when I go to Mexican restaurants. Oh, I would go ahead and change that. Okay, that way the punchline's at the end. So yes, when I go to Mexican restaurants, pause, dot, dot, dot. I do order the chicken fajitas. Kind of silly, but got a little punchy, kind of punchy. I think that's it. I'm not going to keep going, but that's pretty good. The chicken fajitas one, you can add a tag to it and talk about how compare ordering chicken fajitas to needing attention. Yeah, so we got a good start. I could keep going for a long time on this. I don't want to make this video too long. But yeah, that's pretty good. I really should have spent a long time doing exactly what I'm doing now, but not recording it. I don't want to make this video, like I said, long, but so I'm going to cut it. But I go through here and just keep going and do it with every joke I have. And then you go back and you do it again. And you go back and you do it again. And you keep doing it until you get something, a bit. Get a routine going. Okay, well, that's it for now. I'm going to mess with this a little bit more. And try to get something together here, man. I'll probably watch some more videos. I've been watching something on YouTube called The Joke Doctor. I got to make a shout out to him because the guy is good. He tells you exactly how to write comedy, and it's still at the point where I'm trying to learn like what he's talking about. Like as far as all that goes, it's crazy. Knowing the English language helps. Like really well. Like an English major or something would do really well at this because they just know how all that works, like the basics of a sentence. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'll watch some more of his videos and come back and do more of this. This would be a clean joke series. Like I told you before, I already got a clean joke a little bit. It's not very big, but it's the white lie. There's not a lot of dirty in that. I could probably do something with that. I've went through that a few times, so there's not much else I can do it. But we can combine that whole segment with the dog segment or yada yada, whatever. I watched another video earlier of him and the Joke Doctor, and he was talking about how like, Shane Gillis, he's the way he does it. That's why he's one of the best. He's so natural with it. It sounds like he's just hanging out at the bar talking. And Bill Burr is the same way. So I don't want to get too stuck in the Joke Doctor's kind of form, like how he explains how you don't want to be like, oh hi, what's up with that, huh, guys? You know what I mean? I don't want to be that. So like I gotta kind of make it my own, but you gotta know the basics. So I think you gotta you gotta do this, and then you can make it your own and make it sound like your own thing. Which I kind of feel like I kind of do that anyways. I think it comes from acting classes. Like the way when I do the acting classes, I say it in a way that I would say it when I do my lines, with the circumstances and the motivations of the character like behind it, but I still kind of filter it through me. You know what I mean? And I think this is how I'm gonna do stand up. I've already done stand up before without any really prep. I mean, I did the preparation of what I thought was funny, and I just kind of went through. But so I got a voice a little bit, but nothing like I need, because I mean, the more you get up there, the more you get your own voice and your own sound. So because I mean, you are the asset. You know what I mean? It's you. It's not, you're not copying other people and whatnot. But okay, well, I'll post this and then mess around some more. So thanks for watching if you have watched. And we'll see how this clean joke series. We'll see if we can't get a 3-minute routine out of this, and then give it a try. So much love, y'all. Bye.